to be set up right from day one to connect to those markets. So some of our sponsors, we've got a New Zealand company that's exporting honey to Taiwan. We've got BNZ involved because they could see the business-to-business connections with Japan.
Then I can chuck in a shout out to Frankie Wang, who's probably a connection there.
Yeah. Good pace. Well done, Achie.
Things, as you and I have talked about, Ryan, is we want this to be a platform for New Zealand technology companies. So we're using Bluter as our health and safety app, and we know that Bluter have got ambitions to get into the US market. You know, Richard Gill and his team there. You know, we're working with Sponserve, we're working with Spork, so people are going to be able to do commentaries on the streaming feed from home.
Oh wow!
We'll start to ratchet this up this year because we're on a boutique field. We've been a little bit limited to what we can do with technology. Next year we move into QBE Stadium in QBE North Harbour Stadium in Albany, and we'll have a lot more ability to leverage that. But
turn it up and look like the stuff you see on TV from the States.
So for any New Zealand technology business that's looking to break into the USA, to North America, to North Asia or Southern Asia, whether you're a sports app or not, this provides you with an opportunity, and we've already seen just some of that traction already, and so look, we'd love to have people involved. You know, we have an opportunity because we're writing a new story here to actually showcase New Zealand companies right from the beginning.
You think about it, when there is that Stephen Adams of New Zealand baseball moment, and all these scouts that are here, it will be all over American TV, Japanese TV, when that 110 mile an hour pitch, I'm talking miles an hour because that's how you usually see it measured for the American game, and 95 to 100 is like the top. So someone who's, imagine if a Kiwi threw over 100 miles an hour really, it would be on CNN, CBC, ABC, you imagine it, and your brand as a sponsor would be all over American TV. So it's bound to happen. And
we've got some interesting shareholders. One little thing that I'm going to just share with a few quiet yarns faithful is that one of our shareholders, not publicly announced, is the American comedian Bill Murray.
Whoopee!
So, and he's just part of a really interesting group of investors who have really seen what we're doing down here is pretty cool, have an affinity with New Zealand, and just really want to be part of pushing things along.
Excellent. And by the looks of it, we're getting the traditional 4 seasons in one day. Just before we started filming, we had sunshine, we had lightning, now we've got a little bit of rain. It does make it a bit difficult. Having been a pitcher, and this is one of the things we didn't cover, but in softball, it's a bigger ball, and the pitch is thrown underarm. Americans, what we play here in New Zealand, the Americans call fast pitch softball, because they also have slow pitch softball, which is a bigger ball than this one. But the baseball is probably the size of a cricket ball, the best way for Kiwis to understand it. And it is pitched overarm. So if you think about it, throwing overarm, the ball's going down, the bat's coming up, and that's how you get a lot of the home runs going over the fence.
And what's been interesting in the cricket world is that now a lot of, particularly with 2020 cricket, a lot of the cricketers look to baseball for a lot of their hitting approach. You talk to people like Jay Gorham, Martin Guptill, and others. A lot of their batting is based on baseball. So there are crossovers with that sport as well.
Absolutely. Well,
so here I am with Brett O'Reilly. We've moved down into the tailgate area, and it's literally tailgates. Look at that. That is the back end of a Ford Ranger, and over here we've got a Raptor, which we'll have a look at in a minute. But as you can see, picnic tables and the hospitality package are all here. In fact, even in the weather.
And here's this beautiful Ford Raptor.
Alrighty, let's do that. We'll spin around that way so we can see it. And that's the back of it. And down the side, I don't even want to guess if they are 22-inch rims. But these basically came out. I've done my reading because I'm a Ford Ranger fan. But these basically came out because so many people were getting the Ford Rangers and hotting them up with sports shocks and chipping them so they got more power and using them as recreational vehicles. So of course Ford went, hey, let's bring out our own Raptor, and there you go. And it looks like a beast.
Oh, those things, the sound's down.
So, just quickly, Brett, what is it, the sponsors package to get yourself one of these setups?
Well, tailgate come along here for a day for $1,500. That's with food and beverages. These amazing staff who've just given me their umbrella.
And we're going to give it back. That's all right. We'll go back under the tents.
And you're right on the diamond. You're right next door to the home bullpen for the Auckland Tuatara, so you've got a pitching team behind you, so you can watch them warming up.
Just a reminder, the first game of today's planned doubleheader will be a 7-inning game between
right in the thick of the action, yeah.
Absolutely, and you're going to enjoy great food and beverage. These beautiful forwards from John Andrew Ford, and just really suck in the atmosphere, just like you were at a baseball or football game in the US and having a tailgate party there. Except in this case, it's not your vehicle.
Yeah. But you never know. If I find the keys, I'm out of here. All right. So in the background, you can see the scoreboard, which you can't quite read because the camera's focused on us. Hang on, there we go. Get us in a bit of light. But at the moment, it is reading 4-0 to the Auckland Tuataras, and we've officially got into a game of baseball. So with the rain, even if the game is over, we are winning 4-0.
And if we win today, we win the series, which has been reduced to 3 against Brisbane Bandits, the defending 3-time champions of the ABL. So a great start for Auckland Tuatara at home.
Good on you, boys. Great way to start with a big win. Let's go to Tuataras.
Go to Tuatara.
See you here next weekend at McLeod Park, Te South, Auckland, for another great win.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Ryan.